Hi everybody, it's Judy. Okay, this video is mainly geared at the newer dancers, but there are other dancers that may find the information useful. When a new dancer is going to come to a class, it's like, oh, what do I wear? What shoes do I wear? So I'm going to try and cover some of that. First off, for clothing, wear what's comfortable. All right, and you might want to also be able to layer because you can work up a sweat dancing, but there's no set clothing to wear. Every class is different. Now, what shoes to wear? There are lots of options. First, I would like to show you what not to wear. You do not wear flip-flops. You do not wear these, the toe goes in and it seems, oh yeah, they'll stay on my foot. You still don't wear them. You do not wear open back shoes. Now, these shoes have a higher arch and they hold my foot in and they are extremely comfortable. They are not for line dancing, okay? You want a shoe that is going to support your foot, all right? Remember, you're doing a heel and your shoe will slide off if you hit your heel too hard, or you're dancing, your foot goes off the edge of the heel if they're open back, and man, there goes your ankle, and then you can't dance, and that would be absolutely horrid, all right? So let me show you some examples of shoes that I have that I wear. First off, I always wear a shoe that supports my foot. Okay, it always has either a strap on the back or a heel, but it supports my foot. All right. Now, I have these boots, Suede Boots. These have a split sole. So the split sole, if you notice the shoe, it bends. This one is suede all the way, suede on the heel as well, so that they turn really well on the floor. So when you're doing a pivot, there's no jamming to jam your knee. They turn really easy. They also have a support in them and you can get extra support, all right? These are just the most comfortable shoes that I have. I love my boots. I think I have 4 pairs of them, all right? So that's one example, right? Another example is these are Tongs, and I bought these for summer. These boots can get a little warm in the summer, right? Also, if you're going to put an extra support or even an orthotic in them, you might want to check your sizing and make sure that you have room for that orthotic. These are called Tongs. There's also a brand called Bob's. They're just a little canvas shoe. They don't have a split sole, but they do turn really, really easy, all right? So when I'm doing pivots, as a matter of fact, if you get a pair of these shoes, be careful the first time you dance because they really do turn on any dance floor, right? Personally, I'll wear these for a couple of hours of dancing. I would not wear them all day, all right? But they do support your foot. All right, it's just your foot can get tired after a while. If I'm going to an event, I always take a couple of pairs of dance shoes, and generally I want to change my heel height throughout the day. These boots, however, the Suede Boots, I would wear all day, every day. I love them. This is as high a heel as I would go. This is a Cuban heel, all right? The bottoms of this are suede, right? These are kind of open on the top so that your foot breathes, but this is as high a heel as I would go, all right? These hold my foot really well. They're very, very comfortable. They turn really well on the floor, and they're more of a dress shoe. You would wear them maybe in the evening if it was more of a fancy dress-up thing for your event, right? I do wear them to class, however, just to change it up for a change. But as I said, I don't go any higher than a Cuban heel. And if you notice, this is fairly thick. So I have lots of support when I step down. Okay. These are a jazz shoe, all right? They have a split sole. You see, Oh, they bend pretty good. Hi, hello there. Right? These are rubber on the sole, the ball of the foot, and rubber on the heel, and in between it's just the suede upper that's in between. What the split sole does is it allows your foot to point a little better, and sometimes you feel more grounded because when you dance on the ball of your foot, it just feels more comfortable, but it's also a preference. I find the split soles really, really comfortable. These, I don't even know, I can't remember the name of the brand. So Dance are these, but there's Capizios and there's Blocks. There's all kinds of different brands. Get a pair that fits your foot well because they all fit differently. And again, if you're going to put an orthotic or an extra insole in them, make sure that you allow for that in your sizing, all right? But these really hug my foot extremely well. Okay, I also have leather soles on my boots, all right? These also will spin really, really well on the floor, all right? They have a lower heel, okay, nothing too high or anything, and I generally wear these if it's more country dancing, but a leather sole also works very well. An old pair of bowling shoes would work well too, as long as they turn on the floor. You want to be able to turn without jamming your knee or without it sticking on the dance floor. Now, you can also take a sock and just put it over your shoe, okay, over the ball of your foot. And that will also, you could cut the heel off and just take, and the toe, and just slide it over the ball of your foot. It's the ball of your foot that's going to do the pivoting. So that is the one that you want to keep there. Now, the other thing that I have found is there is a product called Dr. Scholl's Moleskin, okay? I'm gonna bring it up so you can see it, all right? It's Dr. Scholl's Moleskin. It comes in just two little squares like that, which you take your shoe and you will put it down and you will trace around just put it over the ball of your foot like that, and then you'll just trace, okay, your shoe around so that you don't have edges sticking out, and then you just peel and stick, all right? It stays on and there will be no jamming. Be careful the first time you use it. I have it on these shoes. These shoes were dance shoes, but I found they were still too sticky for me. So you see, I just took the moleskin and I trimmed it. I stuck it on. These are a couple of years old now. It doesn't come off. Remember too, you do not wear your dance shoes outside. Your dance shoes you wear indoors only. You wear your outdoor shoes in and preferably take them off before you even go onto the dance floor and put your dance shoes on. You don't want water on your shoes. You don't want stones on your shoes. All right, so these are just some of the options that I have found, but make sure you get a shoe that really supports your foot and that turns on the dance floor, okay? I'll go in and if I see a cute pair of shoes and I think, gee, those would make cute dance shoes, I'll try them on and then I sit there and I spin on the floor, and if they don't spin really well, I don't buy them for dancing, right? I might buy them for something else, but not for dancing. Anyway, that's just some options that you have for shoes. And by the way, this Dr. Scholl's Moleskin, there are different brands, but I like the Dr. Scholl's because it's thin, all right? Some of them are thicker and I find that they're just too thick. I don't know, this will run you about $5 at Walmart or any drugstore. But it works really, really, really well. So you could take, if you have a comfortable pair of old runners that you're going to use for dance shoes, or you buy yourself a pair of runners for dance shoes to use as dance shoes, peel and stick it on and you've got a real comfortable pair of dance shoes that supports your foot. Anyway, good luck and happy dancing. Bye.